Moore's Piggly Wiggly and Crossroads General Store proudly bring you live streaming coverage of Wirt County Tiger basketball on WVRC Wirt County Sports. Wirt County Tiger basketball is also brought to you by these community sponsors: Matheny Whited Funeral Home, Calhoun Banks, Mason's Towing, Riverbend Supply, Shade Tree Diner, Hayden Stewart State Farm Agent, K&B Supply, Miller Suds and Sales, Stump Funeral Home, Burns Bait and Carryout, Byers Family Insurance, Twisted Sisters, Bar and Grill, Chris's Barbershop, Mini Hamilton Health System, B&D Title Service, Elizabeth Care Center, and the Player of the Game Award sponsored by Moore's Piggly Wiggly. And now we take you courtside for live streaming coverage of Tiger basketball with your WVRC Wirt County Sports crew.
Welcome back here at the campus of Wirt County High School. We are 3:55 left here before we get this second game started. That first one was a good one. I anticipate the same thing here in this second game with New Martinsville coming to town. Our Lady White Tigers just with one loss on the season coming to Williamstown early there, probably 3 or 4 weeks ago now. The White Tigers have been back on the win streak there for a while. Had a big win earlier in the week against Doddridge. So hopefully here with about 3 minutes left before we get this one started, we're ready to go. I look for the White Tigers to probably come out in that diamond press like always. Key to the game for me is how we can handle that press with a little bit more space. We're going to take it here courtside for Coach Kirby, the high school girls coach. He's going to talk to us a little bit about the Lady Tigers Day and everything that today has in store.
Thanks, Matt. We were looking forward to having a varsity game follow this one, but unfortunately Richwood was unable to make the trip to us, and that game is not going to be rescheduled as of now, so we are trying to find a replacement game. So we will be looking around and trying to get a hold of people to come. But it's really exciting. I mean, during the halftime of that B team game, if anybody wasn't watching, we had our 1st through 3rd grade youth league girls out here, and it might have looked like chaos to a lot of people. It looked like chaos to me. But I tell you, we let them walk around our locker room. We let them listen to our music in our locker room. Let them hang out with our high school girls who did an incredible job of opening their arms and making them feel welcome. And those young girls are leaving here with old jerseys, and they're wanting to be a part of the Lady Tigers. I had one girl look at me and I said, "Hey, are you excited to be a Lady Tiger someday?" She said, "Yeah, I just can't wait to listen to that sound bar all the way up on loud, Coach." I said, "Well, if that's all it takes for you to be excited to be a Lady Tiger, we're in a good spot." But it's a really good time, and getting ready to watch 2 really good A-team basketball games. There are 2 really good A-teams here in Wirt and New Martinsville. I think Wirt might be New Martinsville's only loss on the season, so it's going to be a really good basketball game here. And there's a lot of 8th graders that will come and join us next year. You guys have covered us before. You know we play a lot of freshmen and sophomores the way that it is. So we've been really we've relied heavily on this middle school program to continue to feed us to be where we are. And it's coming together. Our middle school girls and our high school girls sat over there in the student section together and did a lot of really good things. So as a program, kind of being over the program as the head coach, it's good to see everybody in one place and to see everybody kind of gelling together.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's unfortunate about that varsity game. It's always a good day. I've been here the last couple years for this Lady Tiger Day, and it's a lot of enthusiasm for the community. And like you said there, with those younger girls out there, they're having a great time getting to walk through the locker room, the middle school program having success over the last few years. You know, the future's bright here at Wirt County for girls basketball.
It's exactly right. It's one of those things that Coach Dawson, Coach McAllister, Coach Romage, the other Coach Romage, they've all done they put in a lot of time with these girls, and they've been bought in. So we're kind of reaping the rewards, but we're also turning our focus to continue that tradition for the younger girls, to continue to allow them to mature and be successful in this program and keep it not just a 4 to 5 year thing, but extend our window to 10, 11 years. So, you know, I got a 1st grader that's starting to come through the system, so I guess those youth games will have a lot of attention of my own. So, but all right, I appreciate you 3 covering this thing today. Thank you for coming out on a Saturday. I know you guys are all busy with your own programs and your own lives, so I appreciate the time you gave to the Lady Tiger Day, and let's go Lady Tigers.
Absolutely. All right, here we go. We're getting ready for the starting lineups here. The New Martinsville Lady Eagles come in with a 10-1 record with their one loss coming to the White Tigers earlier in the year, so they are going to be ready to avenge that loss and obviously have a solid team to be at 10 wins at the halfway point.
Yeah, this team, they probably do a whole lot of things right, so the White Tigers, they'll have their hands full today.
Number 12, forward, and number 23, a forward,
Getting ready for the White Tigers lineup now.
And now for your Wirt County White Tigers, head coach Josh Romney, assisted by Jim McAllister and Rachel Romney. Your starters at the guard, number 1 from Tucker's Creek, Caroline McAllister.
Caroline McAllister starting there.
From Pee-wee, Bristol. Number 13 from New York, Addie Williams. Number 5, a forward from Elizabeth, Ray. And number 11, a forward from Amarillo, Sophie Roman.
All right, the White Tigers there with their normal starting 5 that they've ran with most of the year. All 8th graders been playing a lot of basketball together. The White Tigers come in with 11-1 record, with their only loss coming to Williamstown mid-year. Should be an exciting basketball game here.
Wirt County High School varsity middle school game. Let's play basketball.
As we get ready for the tip, Sophie Romage for the White Tigers on the tip. Ball is up. Both guys there, they're going to stop it because number 2 possessed the ball and she was the one tipping it as well. So we're going to get another one here. Both people tipping the ball got 2 or 3 hits on it there, but didn't go either way.
It'll be Goddard jumping it up for New Martinsville.
And a tip out, number 4 retains it. White Tigers getting their 3-2 zone, which they normally play. Penetration by 2. Gets it to the middle to 10. 10 looking for 4 on the backside, but it's stolen by Addie Williams. Gets out to Caroline McAllister on transition. Takes it to the hole. She loses it off her leg out of bounds. And I would imagine the White Tigers are going to jump in this diamond press as usual. And they do with Caroline McAllister guarding the ball. Sophie Romage and Bristol Dye up in. Addie Williams in the middle. Rayanne all the way back. Ball is in number 4. Number 4 takes off, turns. One pass over to number 23. Bobbles it for just a second, but retains possession. Rayanne there on the defense. Drives baseline. Good defense there, and she is called for a travel. Nice trap down there on the baseline and forced a turnover.
Eagles pretty good there. Pretty very easily, honestly, breaking that press.
And the Eagles jump into a little bit of press themselves. Across to Bristol. One more pass to Rayanne. A little bit behind just off that bobble. And number 2 comes back on a nice hustle play to get that turnover.
Goddard handing the ball out top.
Good participation there by Caroline McAllister. Kicks it back over, loses possession. Bristol Dye gets it, but travels. Back and forth here on the turnovers to start the game. White Tigers back up in the diamond press. Toss to number 2. 2 gets it. Good trap there. Back to 10. 10 rotates it over to 12. Number 23 up the sideline. And they break that easy. Good tip by Rayanne, but they gain possession. Looked like a travel, but no call. 23 gets it. Looked like a double dribble and no call. Tipped by Sophie Romage. Caroline McAllister gets it, and they call a foul here on number 10, Burke. Grace Burke, that is her first.
Looks like the Eagles are going to be in a press of their own.
Ran in up the sideline, back to Romage. We've got numbers. Romage breaks the press. She's going all the way to the rack. She gets it tipped. Regains possession out to Addie Williams. Addie Williams over to Caroline McAllister. Down in the corner to Bristol Dye. Give and go action. Has Rayanne on the backside. Rayanne gets a rebound, kicks it out to Sophie Romage for the jumper, and it is off the iron. Nice stick back by Bristol Dye there on that one.
Great job on the offensive board there.
Hey, the White Tigers aggressive on this defense. The Eagles haven't really had too much of an issue on that press, but the White Tigers are getting after it in the half court. That's going to be a backcourt violation. Good half-court defense there by the White Tigers. Ball is going to be taken out of bounds on the sideline. And the Eagles are in a 3-2 zone as well. Looks like we're going to see the same thing on both ends for both teams. Over to Bristol Dye, back up top to Addie Williams. You got Sophie Romage in the middle. Romage down to Ray Ann. One dribble, puts it up and misses. Gets her own rebound, kicks it out to Addie Williams, and she throws it in between two White Tigers. And I think one thought one was getting it, and the other thought she was getting it, and out of bounds. 3:50 left here in the first. 2-0 White Tigers. Oh, go get that. Trap over. Nice hustle play by Romage, trailing that to get it back up to Romage. She's on a fast break. Takes it in, and I'm sure they're going to call an offensive foul there. Number 10 had her feet set. She was waiting on it. Grace Burke, nice play. That's going to be the first foul on Sophie Romage. She is one we cannot get in foul trouble.
Yeah, Sophie trying to penetrate there. She probably should have pulled up and just a little jumper.
Nice tip from behind by Caroline, but it goes right to number 2, but she walks. Looked like she tried to take off before she had put the ball down there. Back to the White Tigers here.
Definitely like the ball in number 2's hands for sure.
Addie Williams for 3, and that is going to be off the back iron. All the way back out. Number 12 gets the rebound. Oh, almost another walk. Number 2, little step back, and she misses. Ray Ann Ney pulls down the rebound. And we're going to get a jump ball. Nice rebound by Ray Ann Ney there. We'd like to see the ball stay high there, not bring it down, get it out and go. But they tie it up back to the White Tigers. Had it up the sideline, just threw it a little bit wide there. Like to see a bounce pass up that sideline, a little easier to possess, but turnover goes to the Eagles here. Into good over to number 4, Preston. Oh, and throw the ball out of bounds, and nobody goes after it, and back possession back to the White Tigers here. Got numbers. Throws it over to Bristol Dye. Bristol Dye gets fouled. Nice look there. The Eagles were up in that press, no one back, but we had 3 people back there, 2 passes, and we get a foul. Bristol Dye going to line here for 2.
It's definitely the way it's done right there. No dribbles, just passes. It's quicker. Let's get it done.
First shot up for Dye is good. Second shot up, off the iron, rebound Eagles. The White Tigers retreat and get into their 3-2 zone. We got Caroline McAllister up top putting ball pressure on there. She's got 1 steal already. Down on the sideline, pass in. Caroline with the rebound. We've got numbers again. Caroline takes it all the way, kicks it out to Ray Ann Ney. Ray Ann with the jumper, going to be a little bit long. Addie Williams tips it around, hustles after it, gets a steal. Looks back, we got this set back up. Nice hustle play by Addie Williams. Addie Williams, the pump fake. No foul there. Ray Ann Ney gets the ball and sticks it in. Nice left hand there by Ray Ann Ney. Oh, I figured we were going to get a reach call. That's going to be a foul on number 1, Caroline McAllister. Good effort there trying to come up from the backside there, but got a little bit of the hand instead of the ball. We've got a 5-0 White Tiger lead with 2 minutes left here in the first. Number 2 with the ball again. Got her trapped. And we've got a jump ball, and that possession's going to the Eagles. The White Tigers jump in a 2-3 zone. Pretty standard out of bounds plays here. Try to get the ball into number 2. She has it, brings it down, and Caroline McAllister ties it up, and possession comes right back to the White Tigers.
Yeah, ideally, Coach, you want to see that girl go ahead and keep the ball above her head and then right back up. But she brought it down to her waist, and we tied her up.
Throw over, long pass, possessed by Addie Williams, back up to Romage. We set up an offense here. Over to Caroline, down in the corner there. Back up to Romage. Romage swings it over to Addie Williams. She looks for the three, doesn't take it, down on the post. Caroline McAllister with the take and banks it in to take a 7-0 lead.
Good passing by the Tigers.
Oh, don't reach. Bristol Dye with the steal, throws it back away to number 0 though. Caroline McAllister with another steal, and she walks. That is twice in one trip down the court where we get a steal and just give it right back to them. We got to get those steals and then maintain possession. Eagles take it down on the out of bounds. Long throw out to number 10, Grace Burke. Grace Burke over to 0 down the corner. They've been working that baseline a couple times. Haven't yet made it happen yet though. Knocked out of bounds apparently by the Eagles. Into Caroline up the sideline again. Oh, throws it long. Bristol Dye gets it, looks, has her dribble, goes baseline, back up to Romage. Romage swings it over to Addie Williams. Addie Williams with the shot. Shot is up and off the iron. Offensive rebound, Caroline McAllister. Kicks it out to Sophie Romage. She takes the long shot. That's going to be long. And they're going to call a walk there. Good hustle play there by number 12, Frink, but she's called on the walk. I'm sure Coach Romage did not like that possession with 2 long threes there. Out to Romage. Romage gets it, tosses it down, and deflected there by Nice. Oh, check that. That was Goddard. 23 seconds left here. Caroline McAllister takes it up. Close to a 5-second violation, but they get it into Rayanne. She dribbles, tries to kick it, and picks up a foul on number 2, I believe. Yes, number 2. 20 seconds left here. Baseline out of bounds here for Caroline McAllister. Pass into Bristol Dye. Out to Romage, over to Addie Williams. Addie Williams kicks it to Caroline. Back up tight to Bristol. Bristol down to Rayanne. Rayanne penetrates, kicks it out to Romage. Romage down to Dye. Good ball movement here. Up top to Addie Williams. Tries to force it into Sophie Romage. Kicks it back to her. Number 0 gets the steal. And that's going to do it here in the first quarter. The Tigers are pitching a shutout, 7-0. We're going to take it to a sponsorship.
Tired of driving 45 minutes or more just to stand in line at the DMV? Skip the trip and come to B&D Title and Licensing in Elizabeth, right off Route 14. We handle it all from vehicle title transfers, renewal stickers, duplicate titles, and more. Plus, we've got a notary on site and even offer after-hours appointments to fit your schedule. Save time and skip the hassle and get it done close to home. Call owner-operator Bobby Moore today at 304-488-1906. That's B&D Title and Licensing in Elizabeth, your faster, easier DMV alternative.
All right, we are back here at campus of Wirt County for this second quarter. The White Tigers up in that press. The New Martinsville Eagles are doing a good job breaking it, but the White Tigers half-court defense has gotten a lot of steals. We've been out in transition. We've done a good job there holding the Eagles to 0 points there in the first quarter. The Eagles have been trying to get it down there on the baseline and penetrate, but we've been cutting that off and getting it out and running.
Yeah, they've had a couple of good looks. They've just not been able to finish.
The Eagles are going to come out here with possession here in the second quarter. The White Tigers are in that 3-2 zone, still playing the same 5. New Martinsville subbed in Glover off the bench here to start the second. Ball was tipped out of bounds by the Eagles, and the White Tigers are going to gain possession here. The Eagles have moved more into a 2-1-2 type to try to cut the middle off a little bit. Out to Romage. Romage penetrates. One dribble over to Ray and Nays there. Up. Gets fouled the first time. They don't call it, but they call it the second time. Ray and Nay is going to go to the line for 2 here. That was a good look there by Romage and good take.
White Tigers with good movement around the horn.
Yeah, they've definitely been doing a nice job there on the movement around there. Ray and Nay's first shot is up and off the front iron. Second shot up and good. Gives the Tigers an 8-0 lead here. White Tigers back in the diamond press. Eagles do a good job breaking it again. Down in the low post to number 2. She makes a move, gets it up, misses. Sophie Romage comes down with the rebound. And she decides to dribble it herself. Looks up to Bristol Dye. Long pass. Number 4 anticipates it well. Gets the steal back to number 12. And they're on the run again. Good defense there by Addie Williams. Nice trap there. Ray and Nate gets her in the corner again. Number 23 is stuck. Oh. They give the timeout just after the White Tigers get possession. That was close, but they gave the Eagles the 30-second timeout. We will pause for some word from our sponsors.
Fall sports are back, and so is that hometown pride we all love. At Calhoun Banks, we're proud to support our local community's athletics and even more proud to support all of you. Whether you are applying for a loan, opening a checking or savings account, or taking advantage of one of our many services, we're here to make things easier. Join a team that's been trusted for generations, 125 years strong and still your go-to local bank. To apply online or contact us, go to calhounbanks.com or visit us in Grantsville, Arnoldesburg, Glenville, and Elizabeth. Good luck and have a great season.
All right, we are back here with the Eagles taking the ball out on the baseline. I would look for something in here to number 2 is probably what they're going to try to do. Oh, and they lob it right into number 2. She travels, but they don't call it. And Caroline McAllister gets the ball. Jump ball. Possession area is going to be back with the Eagles. I'm not sure what happened there, but
Jump ball, possession area.
Going to be back down on the baseline. White Tigers in a 2-3 zone here.
Same set for the Eagles.
Throw it out to 23 out top. She dribbles down in the corner where she does not want to be. She picks it up. Sophie Romage on good defense. Tries to throw it into number 2. She kicks it over to 12. 12 gets a shot up and off. Romage with another nice rebound there. Good position under the basket there for Sophie Romage. Caroline McAllister now on the transition. She gets it down the corner, moves it out. Addie Williams gets it up top to Romage. We have some substitutions here. Number 22 from the first game, Myers in the game, and number 11, Evans is checking in.
Yeah, the Eagles are liking it whenever number 2 Goddard gets the ball, and she's just been covered really well.
And the White Tigers are doing a good job on the defensive rebounding, only giving the Eagles 1 shot, and then we're going the other direction. Timeout again by the Eagles there. We gave them a little pressure. They were struggling to get the ball up the court, and the Eagles waste a timeout there, keep possession. 30-second timeout. We will pause for a word from our sponsors.
Chris's Barbershop, located in the Piggly Wiggly Plaza, open Tuesday through Friday, 7 to 3 p.m., Saturdays, 8 till noon. If you have a special event and need a haircut or just a trim, stop by and see Chris and let him hook you up. That's Chris's Barbershop in the Piggly Wiggly Plaza in downtown Elizabeth, West Virginia.
We are back here. The Eagles take the ball here on the sideline. The White Tigers stay up in that diamond press. Get the ball down there. Move over to number 4. Number 4 goes up. They got numbers down. She can't get the ball up. Stolen by Addie Williams. She's going the other direction. She's going to take it all the way to the rack. And lots of collision, but they're going to call the foul on number 12, Frank. Was that 12 or 10? That was number 10. My bad. Number 10, Grace Burke on the foul. And that's going to be her second. Addie Williams to the line here for the White Tigers. First shot is up and good. Nice checks in for Grace Burke here.
Maddie Nice into the game for the Lady Blue.
Maddie Nice. Second shot for Addie Williams up and off. Number 2 gets the rebound. We're just dropping back in the 3-2 zone now. Good pressure, good defense by Bristol Dye. Moves it over to number 2. She tries to get baseline. Great job by Sophie Rumage cutting that off. Got her trapped down there and forces the steal to Rayanne. Rayanne out to Caroline. Caroline on transition now. All alone on the left side. Takes it up and makes the layup.
Nice finish.
Ball in. We're back in the diamond press to get the ball number 2. Number 2's taking it back. We got Sophie Rumage. Oh, they're going to call a foul on Sophie Rumage. That's going to be her second.
It's like 2 shots for Goddard.
It's going to be 2 shots for Goddard here, and that was Sophie Rumage's second foul. First shot off the right-hand side of the rim. Melanie Exline checks in for Sophie Rumage, number 30. Number 2 getting ready for her second shot. Shot is up and off again. Melanie Exline gets the rebound. Tosses it over to Rayanne. Rayanne to Addie, and we're off again. Caroline McAllister gets it across the timeline. Reach in, but no call. Tipped out of bounds. Going to be White Tiger basketball. A lot of contact there, but
tough call to make in a 2-man crew. These guys are doing a pretty good job today.
Yeah,
I really
doing
like
a nice job for sure. Tipped in, tipped out. Number 0 has possession. Over number 4. 4 penetrates in and comes up short. Rebound. White Tiger got a jump ball possession. White Tiger. We're doing a really good job there on those defensive rebounds, giving the Eagles just 1 shot. Into Caroline. Caroline reverse dribbles back to the center. Doing a nice job handing the ball up to Exline. Exline across to Addie Williams. Addie Williams tries to get one more to Bristol Dye. Too high. Just a little bit forced there. We had the press broke. Tried the extra pass just a little bit high. The Eagles throw it in. Caroline McAllister, that's about the 3rd time she stuck up behind somebody and tipped that ball out of there. Blue Eagles take the ball out, back out to 2, gets tipped, Bristol Dye gets it. She's off the sideline, throws it across one-handed to Caroline, does not get the ball over there though. We've got an injured player. Number 22 is down, limping, but she's back up.
That's Addie Meyer.
Eagles moving in, getting into the low post. Melanie Exline there on some good defense. Back in there, straight up. Good job again. Addie Williams on the backside for another rebound. We got to take care of the basketball on our end now. There's a reach-in foul by number 22, Addie Meyer. White Tigers doing a good job breaking the press. Just once we get down here, we kind of throw it away there. We got to take care of the ball. We're limiting them on getting second chance opportunities on the other end. We just have to take care of the basketball a little bit better here. And we've got a timeout. And we will pause, full timeout here, so we will pause for a minute for some words from our sponsors.
K&B Supply at 303 Juliana Street in Elizabeth is your place for fence chargers, wire, and post. Check out our selection of farm gates in stock. K&B Supply is a Heritage Performance feed dealer. for your pigs, chickens, horses, cattle, and yes, even your dogs and cats. We have deer corn in many flavors. Stop by K&B Supply at 303 Juliana Street in Elizabeth today for all your farming and hardware needs, or call 304-275-1141.
We are back here at Wirt County High School. We got 11-0 lead for the White Tigers. 2 minutes and 12 seconds left. White Tigers doing a good job there on defense, doing a good job eliminating second chance opportunities. Ray and Nate toss the ball into Caroline McAllister. She brings it across the timeline. Toss over to Addie Williams. Back up top to Bristol Dye. Tipped and turnover. Number 4 gets the ball. Bristol Dye hustles back, but picks up the foul, and the Eagles are going to get a line for 2 here. Number 4 getting fouled. That is Preston.
The line is Preston, shooting 2.
The first shot is up and good, and the Eagles get on the board here.
Preston breaks up the no-no.
Second shot up. Off the iron, Melanie Exine with a phenomenal box out there. Caroline McAllister taking it all the way. Shoots it up off the iron. Defensive rebound kicked out. There's the defensive rebound. She had it and lost it for a second.
Addie Meyer with the rebound there.
Goddard brings it across. Caroline tries to go for the steal, misses it. 22 in the lane. Off the iron, tipped out of bounds. Going to be White Tiger basketball.
Stay up there. Let's go, press.
The Eagles stay in the press here. Ray and Nate gets it in. Caroline McAllister has the ball over to Addie Williams. Back to Caroline McAllister across the timeline. Tip from behind and stolen. Now the Eagles on the transition. Up and good. That was Maddie Nice there on that. Nice take. Eagles in the press. Caroline McAllister gets it across the timeline to Addie Williams. Back to Caroline. Caroline throws it down in the post to Bristol Dye. Back out to Addie Williams. Down in the corner of Bristol Dye. There's a scrum. There's a tie-up. There's a jump ball. Possession area is going to go to the Eagles. So with 57 seconds left here, the White Tigers have a 11-3 lead, and the Eagles are going to have the ball here. White Tigers stay in that diamond press. Tossed into Goddard. Right back to number 4, Preston. Preston down to Maddie Nice. She takes it in and misses. Good rebound almost there by Bristol Dye. She was in position. Thought she was going to have the rebound, but slips. The Eagles take the ball out here on the baseline. Probably looking for number 2 as well. Seems like the go-to there on these. And the number 2 there she is. Good move, but puts it up off the backboard. Melanie Exline giving some good minutes here off the bench. Good possession there, for a good jump ball there by Melanie Exline.
43 seconds left.
Caroline McAllister tries to dribble up, no foul. Number 4 gets it into number 0, Maddie Nice, and she travels. Coach Romich takes a full time out here with 11-3 White Tigers. 33 seconds left here until the half, and we're going to hear a word from our sponsors.
Minnie Hamilton is excited to announce the opening of our Women and Maternal Care Services in Glenville. I'm Corey Grogg. I'm a women's health and family nurse practitioner with Minnie Hamilton Health System. We offer childbirth education classes and breastfeeding and postpartum support. Along with pre- and postnatal care, our team sees patients from birth throughout the lifespan. We are your partner in health today, tomorrow, and for life. Please call the Glenville office for more information at 304-462-7322.
Health system, better healthcare, better living. Minnie Hamilton Health System, your partner in health.
Okay, we're back here with 33.9 seconds left. The White Tigers with an 11-3 lead. The Eagles have been able to make some baskets here down the stretch. It is going to be White Tigers basketball. Eagles come out. Looks like they're going to put some pressure in the front court. Throws it into Addie. Addie tries to get it back to Caroline. Turns it over. Number 4 gets the ball. Out to Goddard. Goddard up top to Maddie Nice. Down to number 11. She puts it up and misses the shot. Good defensive rebound by Caroline. Here's another scrum. They're not sure what we got going on here. Now we've got the jump ball. It's going to be Eagles basketball.
Jump ball. Possession in favor.
41. Let's run it right now. It's us. 41.
7.9 seconds left here. Nice play there by Carolina to knock it out. Now it's down to 5.7 seconds. They're going to take the ball out now on the sideline.
Yeah, looking to get the ball to number 2. Goddard, no doubt here.
They get it into her. 3 seconds left. 2, 1. Shot goes up, and she makes it right at the buzzer to make it an 11-5 lead there for the White Tigers going into the half. And we will pause here for a few seconds for some sponsors.
Twisted Sisters, located at 1065 Little Canal Parkway, Elizabeth, West Virginia, 304-275-0012, is proud to be the Wirt County Tigers Fan of the Week sponsor. We've developed a new smash burger with lettuce, tomato, onion, and our tiger sauce. Come try one today and sign up for the Fan of the Week drawing that will be held every Friday through football season. Listen for the drawing on WVRC 104.7 FM at 4:05 every Friday for your name. Good luck. That's Twisted Sisters at 1065 Little Canal Parkway, Elizabeth, or call us today at 304-275-0012 to place your order.
Stump's Funeral Home and Cremation has been in business since 1897. Family owned and operated for 6 generations, offering you and your loved ones services with dignity and respect. With 3 locations to serve your needs in Grantsville, Arnoldsburg, and Stump Maddox Funeral Home in Clendenin. We offer traditional funeral services, cremation, green burial, monuments, new sales and lettering of existing stones, military services, funeral pre-planning, and aftercare grief resources. Let our licensed professionals guide you through the difficult process of honoring and saying goodbye to your loved ones. Stump's Funeral Home and Cremation.
Shade Tree Diner and Carryout at 10416 Little Canal Parkway in Creston, West Virginia, or call 304-275-3351. Do you have a craving for a sub like our 8-inch Italian, Philly steak, or a great pizza sub with fries or maybe chili cheese fries or onion petals? We got you covered at Shade Tree Diner and Carryout at 10416 Little Canal Parkway, or call 304-275-3351 for your order today. We welcome all bikers and ATV rides, open Tuesday through Saturday 11 to 7, Sundays 11 to 3, and closed on Mondays. Have you been putting off that painting project all summer long? Riverbend Supply has PPG paints for interior or exterior. Stop by today and let us mix that perfect color for you. We also have all your brushes, roller covers, extension handles, and drop cloths at Riverbend Supply in downtown Elizabeth, West Virginia.
At Moore's Piggly Wiggly, it's stock up sale. Tubs of Blue Bonnet, 2 for $5. Armored Chili, 2 for $3. Rotel, 2 for $3. Van Camp's Pork and Beans, 5 for $5. Manwich, 2 for $3. Armour Beef Stew, $2.98. Armour Vienna Sausages, 4 for $3. All this and more at Moore's Piggly Wiggly in Elizabeth.
Myers Family Insurance in Elizabeth is your local farm and business insurance specialist. Did you know that your homeowner's policy may not cover your crops, livestock, equipment, or farm liability? A custom farm policy from Myers Family Insurance protects all that and more. Or maybe you own a small business or a large corporation. We offer business insurance, commercial auto, and workers' compensation to fit all your needs. I'm Matt Myers, and I invite you to let my family protect your family. Call 304-275-7111 or visit MyersFamilyInsurance.com for a free quote.
Minnie Hamilton is excited to announce the opening of our Women and Maternal Care Services in Glenville. I'm Corey Grogg. I'm a women's health and family nurse practitioner with Minnie Hamilton Health System. We offer childbirth education classes and breastfeeding and postpartum support. Along with pre- and postnatal care, our team sees patients from birth throughout the lifespan. We are your partner in health today, tomorrow, and for life. Please call the Glenville office for more information at 304-462-7322.
Hamilton Health System, better healthcare, better living. Minnie Hamilton Health System, your partner in health.
Hey guys, this is Shannon from Miller Steels and Deals. We have all your shopping needs, from the bedroom to the kitchen, bathroom, and laundry room. We got you covered. Looking for furniture or even maybe a gift card? Come on by Miller Steels and Deals on Mount Zion Ridge in the Old Armory Building, Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5 for the best prices around. Give us a call, 304-804-6006.
At Matheny Whited Funeral Home LLC, located at 488 Juliana Street in Elizabeth, West Virginia, we honor our families with dignity and respect. We offer traditional services, cremation, pre-arrangements, pet cremations, and monument sales. At Matheny Whited Funeral Home, you are family, not a number. We are located at 488 Juliana Street in Elizabeth, West Virginia, or you can give us a call at 304-275-4229.
Well, howdy, I'm Mater. Need a tow? At Mason's Towing, we may not be Mater, but we are just as friendly. We go the extra mile to take care of all your needs, from breakdowns to flat tires or auto accidents. Mason's Towing has over 35 years of service to the folks of Wirt, Calhoun, and the surrounding areas. Give us a call at Mason's Towing and Recovery at 304-275-3621. Get her done. K&B Supply at 303 Juliana Street in Elizabeth has a full line of Midwest fasteners, from small screws to large nuts and bolts. We have hay rings and poly and steel. Fall is coming up, so stock up on Easy Heat wood pellets. Buy the bag or buy the ton. And ladies, looking for gift ideas for your man? Every guy likes pocket knives. We have a full line of old-timer knives. Stop by at 303 Juliana Street in Elizabeth or call 304-275-1141 today.
Look at you, having it together. You've got a car. You have a house. Now get your car and house insured together with a State Farm agent. A local agent can help you customize your coverage and save when you bundle your home and auto insurance.
Your local State Farm agent in Elizabeth is Hayden Stewart, 304-275-3335.
Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability, amount of discount, savings, and eligibility may vary.
Okay, we are back here at the campus of Wirt County High School, finishing up this, be 4th and 5th grade, I believe, basketball game here on Lady Tiger Day. We got 11-5 White Tiger lead going into the second half. Both teams there struggling to score, really. Both teams in a press. Neither team has really had that big of an issue with either press, but not a lot of scoring. The White Tigers have done a really nice job in the first half in their half-court defense. And then when we break the press, we have thrown it away there a couple times. The New Martinsville Eagles have got the ball down there and had some open shots, but the White Tigers doing a great job defensive rebounding and giving them only one possession, and that's been the difference here. The White Tigers pitch a shutout there in the first quarter, but the Eagles were able to get 5 points there in the second to cut the lead here to a 6-point lead heading into the second half. We have about a minute and 36 seconds left here until we get this one started. I would imagine the Eagles are going to try to continue to put that pressure to try to get in it here, and the White Tigers are going to have to be able to break that press, and hopefully we can get some shots down here on our end and not turn the ball over.
Yeah, the White Tigers have had opportunities after the broken press just to finish, but they've not been able to. Or, in all honesty, there should be at least 20 points on that board, but we're at 11-5, like you said, Coach. The Eagles looking to involve number two a little more and get the lid off that basket, honestly, for themselves. They've only been able to score 5 points, but have had some pretty good looks.
Yeah, the White Tigers have Sophie Romage with 2 fouls, so we got to make sure we keep an eye on that in the second half here. However, Melanie Exline came off the bench there, number 30, and gave some really solid minutes when Sophie got in trouble. Had a couple nice rebounds, took care of the basketball when it was in her hand. That's good to see. You know, when you get one of those starters in foul trouble, it's good to have somebody coming off the bench there that gives you some good minutes.
Yeah, definitely, and gives the other player a good rest too.
Yeah, so we're down to about 20 seconds here, and we're going to get started. It's going to be the White Tigers' ball here and start the second half. White Tigers come out with their normal starting 5.
Start the third quarter. The Wirt County White Tigers possession.
The Eagles come out in a 3-2 zone here. Caroline McAllister with the ball. Over to Bristol Dye. Bristol Dye down the post to Romage. Romage pivots, looks strong with the basketball out to Caroline. Caroline one dribble down to Rayannay. Rayannay falls, and she falls on the out-of-bounds line. Possession's going to go over to the Eagles.
Looks like the Tigers are going to fall back. And
they appear to be that way. Sorry, I didn't mean to overspeak. But,
that's okay. Okay.
Yeah, they fall back into a half court. Ball over to Goddard. Goddard down the corner, trap. Swing the ball over number 4 to 23. 23 dribbles back up top of the key.
Good ball.
Gets a look at number 10, and she's off the back iron. Nice rebound. Nice rebound by Romage. Stoppage in play. Got blood on Rayannay's knee from where she fell there. Going to be checking in Melanie Exline. Just a little bit of blood there on the knee. Must have had something already there when she fell. It is busted open and has a little blood, so she'll be out of the game here for a few.
Good ball movement by the Eagles there.
The Eagles, however, are going to stay up in a press. Ball into Caroline. Good pressure there. Caroline, one little ball movement. Loses it for a second. Trapped. She was trapped there, and Coach Romage is going to take a 30-second timeout there. And we will pause for a message from our sponsors.
Are you looking for top-rated care for your loved ones? Come to Elizabeth Care Center, a 36-bed skilled nursing facility, proudly serving our community with excellence. The only 5-star rated facility within a 45-mile radius of Elizabeth, West Virginia, where compassionate care meets clinical expertise. Experience the difference that quality makes. Call 681-236-1010 to schedule your tour today. Elizabeth Care Center, care you can trust close to home.
Okay, we are back here. The White Tigers are going to take the ball out on the sideline. Just got a little bit of a trap situation there, and Coach Romage called the timeout there to save the possession. The Eagles stay up in a press situation over to Romage. Romage dribbles the ball up. Back to Caroline, no problem on that possession. Over to Addie Williams. Addie Williams strong with the basketball, pivots, takes a couple dribbles. Gets it down to Exline. She drops the ball through the legs of an Eagle out in transition. Number 4 on the break. Caroline McAllister hustling back really well. Tips it. That was another good possession by Caroline McAllister. Good defense there. Tips it from behind, ends up hitting off the Eagles' leg in possession of the White Tigers.
Eagles back in the press.
Down to Melanie Exine. Good job there by the White Tigers. Up to Caroline McAllister. She penetrates. Oh, gets tipped, and the Eagles come up with a steal. Number 23, Glover, brings the ball across. Over to Ava Goddard. She's in the paint. And they're going to call it for a travel. Good look there by Ava Goddard, but just took one too many steps. Rayanne Nate checks back into the game. Was able to get some tape there and a Band-Aid on that knee. Into Caroline McAllister. Caroline up to Romage. Romage gets the ball across the timeline. She's taking it all the way into the rack. She shoots. She gets fouled.
Nice way to break that press. Right down the middle and into the bucket. Just didn't finish, but she's on the foul line.
Yeah, they did a nice job there. That is going to be the third foul on Grace Burke. Sophie Romage's first shot is up and misses. Romage here on the second shot. Up and good. Makes the score 12-5 here with 4:15 left in the third period. Tigers again drop back, just sit up in a 3-2 zone. Caroline McAllister's going to pick them up at half court here. Good defense again. Good defense. Forces another turnover on a walk. She just tries to take off a notch early there, picks up the pivot foot before she drills and gets called for a walk. Rayanne tossed the ball into Caroline, and Ava Goddard just tips it back out of bounds into Romage here. Romage tries to dribble through up to Addie Williams. Addie Williams gets the ball over to Bristol Dye, and the White Tigers break the press again. Back up to Caroline at the top of the key. Set that offense up. One dribble penetration over to Addie Williams. Back across to Bristol. Bristol throws it in, tipped away, and the Eagles force a turnover. Coming back the other way now. Preston brings it across the timeline. Out to Goddard. Goddard back to Preston. Tipped by Rayanne Nate. Great defensive play. Out to Caroline. Bristol Dye running the court. Pile up in the middle of the court here in front of us. And gets it down to Caroline, and she gets fouled. 3 or 4 players trips up in the middle of the court. Luckily, nobody got injured there.
Grace Burke called for the foul. That's her fourth.
Grace Burke picks up her 4th foul there with 3:18 in the third. They're going to bring in some subs here for the Eagles. Going to be Meyer and Evans checking in. Caroline McAllister here for her first shot. Caroline's shot is up and off the iron. Number 10, Grace Burke, and number 23, Glover, check out.
The Martinsville Lady Blue Eagles, Caroline shooting her second.
Caroline McAllister here for the second shot. Shot is up and off the iron again. Good rebound there by Ava Goddard, and the Eagles are bringing it back the other way. Over to Preston. Preston sets up the offense. Tigers in that 3-2 zone. Good movement. Nice bounce pass there. Penetrates the middle. Goddard over to Preston. Preston shoots it. Good position there by 22. Doesn't get it, but number 11 does. Number 12 shoots it up. Defensive rebound there by Caroline. We're going to get a jump ball, and it is going to go to the Eagles. The Eagles are going to have the ball down on the baseline. Number 4, Preston takes it out. Out here to Ava Goddard. She shoots the 3 and good.
Nice shot by Ava Goddard.
Bristol Dye on the fast break here. Doesn't get it. Addie Williams throws it up. Sophie Romage with the rebound and foul. Foul is on Frank. Caroline McAllister takes it out on the baseline. Toss it into Sophie Romage. Romage over to Rayanne Ney. Rayanne Ney back to Romage. Romich goes baseline and picks up a foul there on Preston. That is going to be the Eagles' 4th foul of the quarter. Number 0, Maddie Nice, set to check back into the game. Going in for Preston. Number 4, checking out. White Tigers set to throw the ball in. Forced to pass there. And number 22, Meyer. Looks like the same thing she did there in the JV game multiple times. Just jumps right in front of the ball and gets the steal, but possession back over to the White Tigers there. Into Sophie Romich, right up, misses it. Meyer with the rebound. She's bringing it down. Looking across, got a girl there. Good defensive play there by Sophie Romich. Shot went up. Sophie Romich blocked it. I believe the girl fell and the ball must have landed on her out of bounds there. Couldn't tell what happened there. That's what it looked like. Maybe not. They're giving it back to the Eagles. Thrown in right to Caroline McAllister. She's going up the sideline. Rayanne Ney has it, throws it down. 22 Meyer with another defensive play. Over to Ava Goddard. She brings it across, looks across to number 12. Number 12 does possess the ball. That's Frink. Frink back to Ava Goddard. She's going to get a heat check here and misses on that one, though. Ball goes off the backside and out of bounds. Possession to the White Tigers. The Eagles are up in this press again. Got a 4-point game here. Another play there by Meyer. That's about the 7th time we've seen that happen today by her. She really gets after those and anticipates those passes.
Tigers have to take care of the basketball here.
Back to Romich. Romich over to Williams. Williams takes a jump shot long off the glass. Good. Number 12 out in front of everybody. Caroline McAllister hustles back and again tips the ball from behind. This one is going to stay Eagles possession. White Tigers jump in that 2-3 zone. Number 11, Evans, takes the ball out. Movement happening. Number 12 gets the ball, misses the layup, rebound, Addie Williams. Bristol Dye out in front of everybody. She has a fast break, goes in for the layup, misses the layup, and goes out of bounds off her foot. She was out there in front of everybody, just threw it up a notch hard off the front glass there. Off the glass, hit the front rim, and bounced out.
Looks like the White Tigers are getting back in that press here.
No, 2 possessions in a row down there. They get the ball down there in the paint, throw it up, no buckets. We're going to get ourselves a jump ball. Yeah, the Eagles did a nice job breaking that press. Had a layup, missed it. Had a rebound, missed that too. Lucky there for the White Tigers to get that ball back. Caroline McAllister has the ball. Up the sideline to Bristol. Bristol dribbles it across the timeline, down to Sophie Romich. Sophie Romich penetrates, throws it up, gets fouled. Good take there by Sophie Romich to pick up that foul. She's going to go to the foul line for 2.
Nice penetration there. Strong move to the basket. Now she's on the foul line. Let's put them in.
Sophie Romich at the line, shooting 2.
First shot up and off the back iron.
Gigi, get the shooter.
46.4 seconds left here in the third period. Sophie Romich's second shot up and off again. The Eagles get the rebound out to 22. 22's out there. Caroline McAllister runs back again, does a good job. Shot up. Number 0 gets the rebound, puts it up, and is fouled and will go to the line. Caroline McAllister doing a great job today getting back from the backside and tipping those balls out of there.
Yeah, Addie Meyer there had a real nice layup. Good run out, just couldn't finish.
This is number 0, Maddie Nice. First shot up and good. Makes it a 12-9 game there. Second shot from Maddie Nice, up and off the iron. She gets her own rebound and misses short. Number 2 gets an offensive rebound. Goes out of bounds. It's going to get back to the Eagles here. We tipped that out. She had a nice rebound. We went after it, knocked it out of her hand, out of bounds. Throws it into Goddard. Goddard throws it up and misses. Sophie Romage with the defensive rebound. Gets it out to Caroline. Caroline on the fast break. Goes up, gets no foul. Nice shot there by Caroline. Doesn't go. Bristol Dye gets the rebound. Tied up. Possession back to the Eagles. Ball in. Number 12 gets it across the timeline. Number 11 right under the basket. Misses the layup. 22 with a nice hustle again. 9 seconds left. Sophie Romage on the break. She might get this up in time. She does get it up in time. 3.1 seconds. Sophie Romage takes it the length of the court and draws the foul. She's going to go to the line for 2 here with 3.1 seconds left. First shot up and good.
First shot's good.
Second shot up and good as well. 14-9 White Tiger lead. 3 seconds left. Eagles don't get a shot up. So the White Tigers take a 14-9 lead into the fourth quarter here as we pause for a word from our sponsors.
Go Tigers! And while you're cheering on Wirt County under the Friday night lights, remember, when it's time for DMV work, you don't have to drive 45 minutes or wait in long lines at B&D Title and Licensing in Elizabeth, right off of Route 14. We take care of all your title transfers, renewal stickers, duplicate titles, and more. With a notary on site and after-hours appointments available, we make it simple and convenient. Save time and skip the hassle and get back to what matters most. Call owner-operator Bobby Moore at 304-488-1906. That's B&D Title and Licensing, your faster, easier DMV alternative.
We are back here getting ready for the fourth quarter. The White Tigers have a 14-9 lead heading into the fourth quarter. Not a lot of offense. Both teams getting a lot of shots, just not finishing around the basket. And one good thing, both teams are doing a real good job on the defensive rebounds, limiting the one-shot opportunities. It's going to be White Tiger basketball to start here in the final quarter. Ball tossed into Caroline McAllister. She brings it up. Toss over to Addie Williams. Addie Williams to the top of the key to Bristol Dye, over to Sophie Romage. Back up to Caroline, tipped. Caroline does retain possession to Bristol Dye. Bristol Dye back up to Romage. Into the corner to Caroline. Caroline penetrates. Over to Bristol. Bristol down to Romage. Romage gets fouled down there. Foul is on number 2, Ava Goddard.
Ava Goddard with the foul. That's her third. Team's first to the quarter.
Back in there in the middle. Gigi, get in front.
Caroline McAllister takes it out. We're going to call a jump ball here. Ball is in, tipped. Both girls go after it, and it is a jump ball.
Possession area, New Martinsville.
Ball is going over to the Eagles. White Tigers stay up in a press here. Ava Goddard gets the ball across the timeline. The Eagles haven't had a whole lot of problems with that press today. In the paint, good look there. Good look there by Preston to get the ball over to Grace Burke. Grace Burke picks up the foul and will go to the line for 2. Bristol Dye called for that foul. That will be her third.
Has a nice wraparound pass to number 10, and that puts her on the line. She missed that shot, but she's got an opportunity here.
First shot is up, banks it in. Need to make sure we box out here and don't give them an extra possession if it's a miss. Second shot up, off, and they do get the offensive rebound. Scrum on the floor, probably going to be a jump ball called, and that's going to be possession error to the White Tigers. Makes it a 14-10 though. A lead for the White Tigers. 5 minutes left here. The Eagles stay in the press up to Dye. Dye brings it up. They call a foul there on number 23.
Glover.
Glover.
The Glover called for the foul, her first and second.
The Eagles just go ahead and drop back into that 3-2. Don't put a lot of pressure here.
You gotta stay on the block.
Caroline McAllister brings the ball up over the timeline. Over to Williams. Back to Caroline. Nice give and go action there. Caroline misled, gets her offensive rebound, and we're going to get another jump ball called. This one's going to go into the Eagles play. Good give and go action there. Just didn't get the finish. The Eagles throw it in. Addie Williams comes up to steal, gets it to Caroline. And we're going to get another jump ball. This one is going towards the White Tigers. Caroline takes it out, slaps the ball. Ball coming in. Comes out long to Addie Williams. Addie Williams back down the corner to Caroline. Caroline up to Rayanne. Rayanne over to Dye. Dye down the corner to Sophie Romage. Romage penetrates, stops, pulls up, jumper, no good. Rebound number 10, they're going to get Sophie Romage for a foul there. That will be Sophie Romage's third foul. Blue Eagles basketball. Throws it long, Romage tips it, gets the steal, knocks it to Caroline, who actually gets the steal. Caroline tries to get the ball back to Romage, tipped around, Rayanne Ney comes out with it. Ball is knocked out of bounds, possession to the White Tigers. Caroline McAllister takes the ball out, slaps the ball, throws it into Romage. Romage kicks it to Bristol Dye. Caroline back in the corner, stolen by number 4, Preston. And Bristol Dye picks up a foul. Tried to get that screen down, kick back to the corner for a jump shot, just got it tipped enough to get a turnover. That will be Bristol Dye's 4th foul. Ball tossed in, Preston brings it across the timeline. Caroline McAllister tips that out of bounds. Going to stay possession to the Eagles. Tossed up to Ava Goddard. She dribbles, good defense there up top. Over to number 4. 4 tossed back to Goddard. Goddard shoots it. Short. Rayanne Ney there for the defensive rebound. And they're going to call a foul here. Foul is going to be on Glover. That is her second. Rayanne Ney takes the ball out. They set up the press again into Romage. Romage throws it up to Bristol Dye. Bristol Dye has the ball. Shoots it. Misses. Tipped out. Eagles retain the possession. Preston brings it back across. Caroline, great defense. Timeout coming to the Eagles here. 3:27 left, 14-10 White Tigers, and the Eagles get a full timeout, and we will pause for a message from our sponsors.
Crossroads General Store is a full gun and ammo dealer, from pistols to rifles, shotguns, and then some. Fishing supplies, live bait, minnows, night crawlers, fishing poles. We have full gun safes and locking pistol boxes, turkey decoys, deer feed, bow target blocks. Don't forget to fill up your tank. We have Marathon gas and a full store of convenience items. That's Crossroads General Store, 15262 Staunton Turnpike, Walker, West Virginia, on the corner of Route 47 and Newark Road. Stop by today.
We're back here, 3:27 left, 14-10 White Tiger lead. It's going to be exciting here down the stretch. It's going to be Blue Eagle basketball here on the side, right in front of their bench. Take the ball out.
Probably looking to get the ball to Goddard here, no doubt.
They got the screen down. Caroline with great defense again. She gets after the ball, gets it, looks for her person. Addie Williams comes up with the ball there. That was great defense there by Caroline McAllister out of the timeout. Romage tosses the corner to Caroline. Caroline penetrates baseline, gets it into Rayanne. Rayanne shoots. Sophie Romage offensive rebound, stick back. Makes it 16-10, 3 minutes left. They're going to get Caroline McAllister on a foul here. Good aggressive defense up there by Caroline, but they're going to get her on this one. That is Caroline's second foul. That will be the third, check that, fourth team foul. Those fouls and foul shots down the stretch could be key here. Ball into Preston. Preston gets it over to Ava Goddard. Ava Goddard finds number 12 on the baseline. Shot up. Addie Williams tips it around. And we're going to have us another jump ball. That one is going to go to the Eagles. Number 22, Addie Myers, is going to check back into the game. Checks in for Frank. Preston takes the ball out here on the baseline. Smacks the ball, nobody's moving. Throws it into Ava Goddard. She penetrates. One dribble, kicks it back to Preston. Preston gets baseline, throws it up and in. Makes it a 16-12 game. Into Romage. Romage gets fouled. That foul's going to be on Preston, puts them at 14 fouls as well. Ball into Caroline McAllister. She brings it up across half court. Throws it over to Bristol Dye. Bristol Dye down to Romage. Romage penetrates, throws it in. Called a foul there on number 2, I believe. Looked like pretty good defense, but we got the foul call. Number 11, Sophie Romage, going to the foul line here. These could be key down the stretch. First shot up, and good. Few dribbles here. Second one up, off the iron. Number 2, Ava Goddard gets a rebound. Pushing it back, has number 10 under the basket. She gets it, misses the layup, and comes off to Addie Williams. Addie Williams, nice rebound there. They were going for a jump ball, but they've called a foul. That should be shooting now. Addie Williams is going to get a line here for 2 shots. It's 17-12 White Tigers, 2 minutes and 12 seconds left on the clock. That put the Eagles with their 5th foul, so we will be shooting 2 the rest of the way. Shot up. And off the back iron. Second shot is up, and nothing but the bottom of the nylon. Gives the White Tigers a 6-point lead here with 2 minutes and 12 seconds left. Still up in that pressure. Preston doing a nice job. They get number 11 back and just overthrow it.
Nice press break that time by number 4. She just threw the ball away.
Yeah, Preston did a nice job there dribbling the ball up. Throw it into Caroline. Caroline throws it directly out of bounds. Give the ball right back to the Eagles here. We got to take care of that ball there down the stretch.
2 minutes.
6-point lead, 2 minutes left. Throws into Ava Goddard. Goddard penetrates. Good defense there by Caroline. Number 11 sneaks right in behind there and buckets. Makes it 18-14. Caroline McAllister brings it up, tosses to Addie Williams. Addie Williams throws up one from way deep. Comes off, and the Eagles get the rebound. Preston gets tripped, falls down, no foul. And then picks up a foul herself as they both go for a steal there. Hits Rayannay. Rayannay falls down to the ground and will be on the line shooting 2. I think that will be Preston's 5th foul. She's had a nice game today. Really handled the point very well for the Eagles, but she picks up her 5th foul out of the bench for the remainder of the game. Rayannay up for her first shot. Shot is up and misses off the back iron there. Second shot is good. 19-14 White Tiger lead with 1 minute and 30 seconds left.
Back up in that press again.
They snuck back there again. Number 0 has the ball. Tipped there by Sophie Romage. Rayannay gets the ball. I think the Eagles are going to start trying to extend this game here. Caroline McAllister drives baseline. Doesn't get it. Sophie Romage with the rebound and the offensive rebound. Does stick back, gets fouled.
Jasmine Evans in the foul, her second. Sophie Romage shooting 2.
Sophie Romage has had a pretty nice day here from the foul line. Hopefully we can knock these in. First shot up. And misses. White Tigers have a 19-14 lead here with 1 minute and 6 seconds left. She makes that one, giving us a 6-point lead. Throws it up to number 22. She gets it across, looks down at number 11, but Sophie Romage makes it back down there to knock that away. The Eagles take it out on the baseline. Up top, Caroline tips it. Ava Goddard gets it, but gets fouled by Caroline McAllister. Ava Goddard is going to be shooting here.
Ava Goddard at the line for double bonus.
First shot by Goddard misses off the back iron. Getting ready for the second shot here. She makes that. Sophie Romage gets it up the court. Gonna call an intentional foul here. Trying to pick up the foul. Shoves Sophie Romage in the back. Picks up an intentional foul. Crowd getting a little bit fired up over that one, but she was just trying to extend the game. Two-hand shove in the back. Sophie Romage gets a foul shot.
Yeah, that
she'll be shooting 2.
Go ahead. Foul's on number 22, Addie Meyer.
Sophie Romage misses the first one here. Sophie Romage's second shot misses as well. White Tigers get ball here. 51.2 seconds with a 5-point lead.
Everybody in front of you. Pack it in. Maddie, pack it in.
Caroline McAllister set to throw it in. Lobbed up to Romage. Romage shoots, misses. Addison Williams gets the rebound underneath. We're going to get a jump ball. It's going to get back to the White Tigers here.
Jump ball, possession there, Lady Tigers.
Pack it in again.
Caroline takes the ball out again. Got Addie Williams there. Short throw, doesn't get there. Ava Goddard gets the rebound and gets fouled. Now Ava Goddard's going to walk down to the other end and shoot two.
Yeah, get a reach-in foul on McAllister there with 42 seconds left. You don't need those. You need to keep that clock moving.
Yeah, that was her fourth foul there. That one is good. Makes it 22-16.
Looks like McAllister's going to have 5 fouls here.
Yep, that is going to be McAllister's 5th foul. She's going to be done for the day. Coach Romich takes the time out here, as we will as well hear from our sponsors.
Minnie Hamilton is excited to announce the opening of our Women and Maternal Care Services in Glenville. I'm Corey Grogg. I'm a women's health and family nurse practitioner with Minnie Hamilton Health System. We offer childbirth education classes and breastfeeding and postpartum support. Along with pre- and postnatal care, our team sees patients from birth throughout the lifespan. We are your partner in health today, tomorrow, and for life. Please call the Glenville office for more information at 304-462-7322.
Minnie Hamilton Health System, better healthcare, better living. Minnie Hamilton Health System, your partner in health.
All right, we're back here. 42.4 seconds left. Ava Goddard's got one more shot from the line. The White Tigers have a 20-16 lead. Both teams will be shooting foul shots from here on out on fouls. It's going to come down to some rebounding, probably come down to who doesn't turn the ball over down the stretch here. Goddard's second shot.
Olivia Brandon in the game.
She makes it. Olivia Brandon checks in for Caroline McAllister, as you said. Sophie Romich brings the ball up over to Addie Williams.
Get the ball across the timeline.
Addie Williams, she gets it over to Olivia Brandon. Olivia Brandon throws it over. Goddard gets it, tipped over. Down to Bristol Dye. Bristol Dye gets it, shoots it, makes it. Big play there by Bristol Dye. Makes it 22-17, 16 seconds left. Oh, and she didn't call it there. Ava Goddard throws it up, comes off. Brandon with a nice rebound, gets hit. And that should hopefully hang on here for the White Tigers. That's going to put Brandon at the line. That makes it 22-17 with 8.6 here. If Brandon can make one of these foul shots here, should give us enough of a lead, you would think.
Brandon shooting 2 for the Lady White Tigers.
Shot is up and misses. Second shot up, and she makes it 23-17 here. Ball into Ava Goddard. No cheap fouls here. Shot goes up. She misses it, tossed out, and that's going to do it. The White Tigers hang on 23-17. We'll pause for a message from our sponsors and come back and finish this one up.
Look at you, having it together. You've got a car. You have a house. Now get your car and house insured together with a State Farm agent. A local agent can help you customize your coverage and save when you bundle your home and auto insurance.
Your local State Farm agent in Elizabeth is Hayden Stewart, 304-275-3335.
Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability, amount of discount, savings, and eligibility may vary.
We're back here. The White Tigers hang on to a 23-17 lead. Kind of a crazy game because both teams tried to press the entire game and really had no impact on the other team. Just too many shots around the hoop that both teams missed there. And not really a high-scoring basketball game there at all, but the White Tigers hang on for the win.
Yeah, not a lot to say there, but and Coach Romage would be the first to tell you that was kind of sloppy, but anytime you can get a win, guess what? That's great, right?
Yeah, it makes the White Tigers at 12-1 and the New Martinsville Eagles at 10-2. You know, that could have been a showdown for the LKC championship. I'm sure Tyler Consolidated and Pleasance and some of those schools, Gilmer County, might have something to say about it, but I think these two teams are definitely putting themselves out there at the top of the LKC, and it could be a good game there towards the end of the year. I think that's the second time we've played each other, so if they do match up again, it'll be for that LKC championship game. I know the White Tigers there, I've had control of that for a couple years now, and I'm sure they'd like to get back there and take care of business at the championship game. All in all, 12-1 White Tigers victory, so that's where we want to be at anytime we're playing basketball. So good day for the White Tigers.
You've been watching live streaming coverage of Wirt County High School basketball, brought to you exclusively by Moore's Piggly Wiggly and Crossroads General Store. Also brought to you by these community sponsors: Matheny Whited Funeral Home, Calhoun Banks, Mason's Towing, Riverbend Supply, Shade Tree Diner, Hayden Stewart State Farm Agent, K&B Supply, Miller Suds and Sales, Stump Funeral Home, Burns Bait and Carryout, Myers Family Insurance, Twisted Sisters, Bar and Grill, Chris's Barbershop, Mini Hamilton Health System, B&D Title Service, Elizabeth Care Center, and the Player of the Game Award sponsored by Moore's Piggly Wiggly. Thank you for watching, and tune in next time for more live streaming action with your WVRC Wirt County Sports Crew. Wirt County Tiger basketball broadcasts are a production of WVRC 104.7 FM. All rights reserved.